Ja, hallo, da bin ich wieder. Und weiter geht's mit meiner Karriere. Jetzt Song 1, Spiel 5. Okay, gibt noch genügend. Alles klar, auf nach Memphis.
Well, also while you're in Vegas, you are getting your head scanned.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And Memphis is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Grizzlies will be going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And already the
Tja, da gucken wir mal. So, los geht's. Mein Edelabonnent ist auch schon wieder da.
Make sure to pick up your official NBA program. Get player stats, find schedules, and read interviews with the NBA players. Programs are located at all entrances
Okay, geht. Viel später, okay. Was geht? Legen wir los. Haben nicht ewig Zeit. Müssen ein bisschen was reißen.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline.
Die Frage ist, ob der Trainer was daraus gelernt hat aus den letzten Fehlern, die er gemacht hat. Wenn mir mehr Zeit gibt.
And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, as you know, there is a long and complicated history between Corey Harris and AI. Now, they were college teammates before AI dunked on Harris during that exhibition game in China. I asked AI about the impact of that, and he said, look, we're cool. We've been through a lot together. We separate that when we step onto the floor. Guys?
Thank you for that report.
Der ist gar nicht hier heute.
This situation not too uncommon in the NBA
Oder haben sie ihn weggetradet? Nö. Ist gar nicht da.
But they'll go at each other all out when they
Curry.
step on the court. It happens more because of players seeing each other all the time and youth ball as they've grown up.
Smitty, early in a season, how many of these surprising losses can really be considered upsets, do you think?
You know, the great teams, they look at it's like a marathon. They're looking to just get better. But I think for the younger teams, they will love to gain some confidence in knocking off some of these playoff favorites or these teams that's been, I guess, picked by us, the media and the fans, as the favorites. But I think a lot of teams look at it.
So, da springen wir mal ein. 7 Punkte Rückstand. Komm, Mike.
Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Wer war davor? Ich nicht.
The whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A tremendous floor leader. Amazing that Conley's only averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Steve, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you much more than what you see on the stat sheet.
What he does, he controls the pace, the rhythm, understands how to manage the game, and he does it all with great efficiency.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. AI kicks to Jackson. Ariza outside. There's a screen. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Das ist also mehr ein Zonenspieler, wa? Rennt immer rein. Der Mike. Ist schon wieder so ein Foul hier heute.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Phoenix also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Ayton, and it's Rashawn Holmes in for Trevor Ariza. Booker the pass to AI. Down low.
Oh, verdammt. Da war gar nicht so gedacht. Oh, es gibt Minuspunkte. Ich komme gar nicht rein hier heute. Wo ist das Problem? Na, die 2 Punkte gehen immer noch. Sieht ein bisschen langweilig aus, aber naja. Oh, da ist er rechtzeitig den Stil angesetzt. Hat er da kriegen müssen. Kaum geh aus dem Weg, Chandler.
Could stretch it with the perimeter shooting and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries
sehr schön.
Taken away.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
Ja, den Shooting Guard kann man drin lassen, der ist okay.
Conley kicks to Parsons. Good looking screen by Gasol. Shot, high post. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Conley against Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Was macht denn der jetzt schon wieder hier? Oh, Controller will nicht. Sitzt doch nicht. Noch dichter kannst du gar nicht in der Box sitzen.
Conley kicks to Brooks. This all setting the pick for Brooks. Back to Conley.
Oh.
No good from outside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint, and the dunk by Chandler.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. Back to Conley.
Oh.
Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Doppelter, falscher Sprung.
Just enough space to get a shot over the defense.
AI outside. And the pass to Booker. Holmes kicks to Jackson. Over Parsons, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sind bei 5 immer noch.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Green, the screen.
Aber irgendwie habe ich da auf Stil und Defense aufgebaut. Irgendwie läuft das noch gar nicht mit Defense und Steals.
Just 5 to shoot. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, it's hard enough to stay with Mike Conley, but when he's coming off screen, the defense has to work.
Memphis leading by 7. Parsons outside.
So wird das nichts mit mehr Spielzeit.
Dishes to Conley.
Da geht doch mal in die Zone rein, das will ich gar nicht.
Outside, Green.
Da schön außen stehen, entspannt. Noch Zeit. Ich komme nicht mehr zum Rebound hier. Ich hab geholt den ganzen Rebounds.
Chandler with the screen on Brooks. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And it's Conley penetrating, lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 8.
Early in this quarter, he's
Der ist
been
warm
aggressive
gelaufen.
and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
AI passes to Jackson. Another shot. Kicks it out to Booker. AI outside. Off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 7. Now here's Brooks. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento.
26 Punkte letztes Spiel.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Brooks. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's now 8 points for Devin Booker. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Alles klar, 5 Punkte Rückstand. Müssen wir was machen.
It's been a non-traditional basketball journey for AI.
Before coming to the NBA, I knew I had a lot of growing to do. You know, not just in my game, but who I was as a person as well. Playing in China wasn't the typical path here, but it's exactly what I needed in that time in my life. So there's some great basketball being played over there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that talent come over to the NBA.
And AI was the first to follow this path, but now, Greg, that the trail has been blazed, we could see many more.
And basketball is such a global sport and played in...
Oh, 15 Punkte. Scheiße.
Here is Daniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Ariza kicks to AI. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
Fest hier.
There's the pick. Warren against Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Oh, weggeblockt.
Well, some guys that does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual.
Ein bisschen was reißen hier. Aber hat auch schon die ganze B-Auswahl ist drauf hier schon.
Well said. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know
ein
you're not
Assist wenigstens, ne? Sehr gut.
concentrating. I
10
don't
Punkte.
allow that.
9er vielleicht mit einem... Na, Freiwürfe können wir ja nicht.
Frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple. A professional scorer.
That free throw good from Warren. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
Ja, Sau.
And here's the fast break.
Ey, ich hab ihn hochgeworfen und nicht flach. So schön sind die Punkte weg.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Daniels. Temple, the pass to Gasol. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nicht schlecht.
Got 8 points.
You know, when you think of true 7-footers, Marc Gasol is one of the most consistent shooters from beyond the arc.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Misses off the left iron.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
In the corner, it's AI.
Oh, schon da schön draußen eigentlich.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12.
Schiri, hopp.
Anderson kicks to Conley.
Steht ihm selber im Weg.
Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. On the wing, Jackson. Clock at 4. Here's Temple. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, with this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and back court for Memphis.
And you can see the massive amount of rebounding being done by the front court. They are banging bodies and just fighting for everything down there. And really, guys, I think the key to why they are enjoying this big lead.
Here's Daniels. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the shot goes down. 10 points for Conley.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
AI passes to Ariza. There's the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Steve, while he was interim head coach last season, J.B. Bickerstaff certainly won over the players' approval.
Mark Gasol said he's done a tremendous job with the tools he was given and with what he was allowed to do. Mike Conley simply stated he deserves this job. The Grizzlies brass was impressed enough that they didn't conduct a coaching search.
Geträumt.
Catching up on the changes for
Nee, einfach zu langsam, Männer. Das weiß ich nicht.
And it's Dylan Brooks in for Mike Conley. AI dishes to Jackson. Back to AI.
Aber ist ja auch keiner drauf, den ich anspielen kann hier. Will der keiner einen Ball haben? Ach so, hier. Booker doch, ja.
Brooks against Booker. Got a piece of it.
Das ist so einfach.
Anderson outside. Up and in on the layup. Anderson's got
Macht keiner von Defense mehr, oder was hier los? Offense läuft nicht.
They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
AI outside. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's AI. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, Bonus schon.
Grizzlies
Sehr
have
schön.
shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Parsons checked in for Memphis. And the Suns making a change here as well. Holmes checked in. Ariza misses the layup.
Ich weiß gar nicht, wen er aufgestellt hat. Das ist totaler Quatsch.
That's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker left side. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Booker's got 10 points.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that
and they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Temple.
Ein bisschen Druck machen hier.
Passes it to Gasol. Drops it in from 11 feet. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
Capable of making shots. Mark Gasol able to do everything you want at that center position.
And so it's Memphis. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback. Some changes for Memphis. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Jackson. Chandler Parsons comes in for Anderson, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Garrett Temple. Setting the floor for the Suns. Josh Jackson out there.
Spielt er, wenn ich nicht mehr brauche.
Then it's Bridges. Then it's AI. And it's Chandler in at the 5 down low.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Suns trail by 8. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the middle.
Das habe ich gesehen schon. Das habe ich schon gesehen, dass er nicht wird.
Outside Jackson. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 8.
Last year, a devastating season for the Memphis Grizzlies, especially on the offensive end. Dead last in field goals attempted and in field goals made.
He kicks it to AI. Pass to Holmes. Jackson in the corner.
Die können keinen ordentlichen Pass.
Now Conley. 14 points for him. And there's the foul.
Pfoten gekloppt, den Idioten.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's the foul.
Was?
That's his third foul of the game.
Für eine Mimi, ey.
On talking about the Grizzlies, part of that low offensive output is that they tend to play at a slower pace.
Typically, the Grizzlies are known for a grit and grind philosophy, and that lends itself to a slow, bruising style of play. Last year, they tried to play faster, but didn't really have the personnel to pull it off.
Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 8. Here's Bridges. Tries again, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
His
5 war auch schon mal gewesen.
and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Also wird man
Suns have
rankommen.
gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen him.
Ja, sehr schön.
I
Erzwungen.
Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also,
Die
Kyle Lowry's
Muschi.
done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He was kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
And here's AI. Jackson kicks to Holmes. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Schwein gehabt. Wäre ein geiler Block geworden sonst.
Great showing for him last season. 12th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. Memphis leading by 4. Conley up top. He's guarded by AI. Conley, the pass to Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. AI kicks to Chandler. Out left to the wing. AI outside. The pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Brooks against Bridges.
Der dritte Turnover schon, ey.
Brooks, the pass to Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI.
Alles klar, kommt nämlich raus.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Jo,
Now a
jetzt sind nämlich
timeout
raus.
called by Memphis. And Steve, the way Jermichael Green got here, a terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
Parsons passes to Green. Conley inside the line. It's
Das ist gut, dass er kalt geworden ist.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, he's like a surgeon down low operating in the paint. He is incredibly effective there.
Conley kicks to Green. Green draws the double. Conley with the 3, drains the 3-pointer. Conley's got 17.
It
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now they're shooting it.
Aber jetzt sind sie Assist laufen hier.
Not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Conley. Right wing. Chandler against Gasol. Kicks to Conley.
Oh.
Another miss by Conley. Suns trail by 5.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
Bridges shot, good.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Conley into the lane. With some arc. Rebound by the Suns. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one.
Oh, hab doch schon eigentlich schnell eingestellt. Warum ist er so langsam?
Basket good. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Kommst du nicht her? Wenn der macht den Move, dann hängst du fest.
Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Chandler, Dreier. Oh, Alter, der Chandler.
And you see his teammates love it. They love it.
Free points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true
Assist des Spiels, gucken wir mal. Okay. Ach, das interessiert uns nicht der Gegner.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals.
Okay, jetzt hat er sich mal ein bisschen ausgeruht und wieder stärker sein, unser Freund hier. Ich muss mehr Platz lassen, ich muss weiter zurück. Ja, komm, setz den.
Brooks is out there with Conley, and it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Also der kann auch Dreier, alles klar.
One of Conley's teammates wide open. He will make you pay.
AI kicks to Chandler. In the corner, Holmes with it. Passes it to Bridges. Jackson from long range. Here's Chandler.
Ah, muss er machen. Den muss er machen.
Aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Brooks dishes to Conley. And he was fouled in the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Den Arsch rausgestreckt, ey.
For so long, Conley still with no all-star appearances, Steve. That's hard to believe.
It is. It's a shame. Lots of competition at that point guard spot. People recognize the ability, but he continues to lose the numbers game.
That's good from Conley.
Mike Conley is an effective two-way player. He's masterful at running the offense for you, and he is a big-time defender at that point guard position.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Bridges. Right side Jackson. Booker the pass to Ariza. Plenty of space. Bullseye.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Launches a 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Sehr schön.
Chandler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Booker kicks to Jackson. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And how about the attack mode mentality that Jackson possesses? You can see there, even on the mid-range, he is looking to be aggressive.
Here's Temple, defended by Booker. Outside Conley. Green, the screen. And it's Michael Conley with the 3.
Oh, da muss da ein anderer mal helfen kommen hier. Setzt jedes Mal die gleiche Chose hier, den gleichen Block.
Here's Ariza, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now here is Conley. He's guarded by AI. Anderson against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Green with a screen for Conley. And the
Ey, immer der gleiche Move. Da kommt der an, macht den Block. Da muss doch mal jemand dazukommen hier. Wo ist denn der den Block setzt immer?
Here's Booker, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Kann aber nicht wahr sein hier. Ich habe 5 Fouls, ich kann eh nicht machen hier. Kann ein bisschen mitlaufen. Ich ein bisschen reinstellen.
Anderson passes to Green. Here's Temple, defended by Booker. Green kicks to Conley. Over AI. Conley's shot is
Und
off.
tschüss.
Suns trailing. Pass to Ariza.
Da war ein mieser Pass.
Tie it up. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, jetzt mal eine Sekunde schneller gemacht. Hätte ich das einen Assist gekriegt, hätte ich 2-stellige Assists endlich mal hier. Spiel 5, das wäre schon okay. Wieder der Block hier. Und wo ist denn...
Pass to Anderson. No good on the triple. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Oh, der war geil. Der war geil. Zack. No-Look-Pass.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers.
Da sitzen sie schon alle draußen, wollen alle uns auswechseln. Da sitzt doch schon der Penner mit der 2.
Chandler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ariza. He's now made half of those.
Oh, es läuft. Das kann mich da nicht rausnehmen, oder? Jetzt muss man nochmal neu überdenken, die ganze Sache.
Fighting over screens, quick rotations. We're seeing none of that right now.
And Josh Jackson picks up
Ja,
the foul.
jetzt wird gewechselt.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Second team foul. Outside Conley. Jackson setting the pick here.
Darf ich nochmal rein? Natürlich nicht. Oh, gewonnen.
This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish
Da
to
kotzt
take
er
a
so.
road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Gucken wir mal rein hier. Das muss freigeschaltet. Ah, jetzt alles klar. Jetzt hat er mehr Steals zur Erweiterung gegeben. Okay. Was haben wir denn? Kohle da. Können wir noch was machen? Geschwindigkeit. Beschleunigung. Genau, so brechen wir raus hier. Gehen wir zum Teamtraining. Freiwürfe mal üben hier. Das wäre mal eine Sache. Und du arbeiten willst.
What's up, man? What's going on today?
Not much, man. Just gonna try to get some drills in. Work on a few things I need to improve on.
All right. Let me know what you need.
All right, thanks, man.
So, gibt's hier irgendwo Freiwürfe? Freiwurfpaar. Na, das ist doch was.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Getting started, man. It's getting started.
Oh. Das hat mich irritiert, der Kunde vor mir. Hau mal ab vor mir hier. Aber 3 Punkte kriege ich nicht hier. Das klappt nicht. Berührt immer einen Ring. Verdammt. Oh, der war perfekt. Letzte. Aber 17 ist okay, oder? Kann man leben damit. Gibt's schon Punkte, schön Punkte kommen. Ist 3 Sterne bloß. Naja, immerhin. Das ist natürlich ohne Option, den Zweier mal ein bisschen ausbremsen. Daten und Kopf mit 10 Versuchen. Ach, das war ja das, wo der irgendwie der Winkel nicht hinhaut mit der Anzeige. Du siehst das gar nicht. Kann ich hier die Kameraperspektive muss ein bisschen ändern. Aber du siehst gar nicht, wohin du sollst. Die Markierung siehst du erst so spät und dann rennst du falsch.
Great game last night. Now, don't expect our roads to get any easier. We need to stay focused and go out there and keep this positive streak going. Let's go.
Der andere heult ja gleich, oder was daneben?
We'll stand a better chance at winning games. So, today we're going to focus on getting the ball in the basket. So let's get to it. Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Ich sehe, hat mal Kameraauswahl. Können wir mal ändern. Hoch. Das sieht schon besser aus, alles klar. Ach, verdammt. Geh weg. Geh weg. Ey, was ist denn jetzt los? Geh die Markierung. Scheiße hier.
Really, AI? Get your mind right.
Ach, treffen tue ich ja gar nicht, ey. Kannst doch voll im... Trick 17 gemacht, bitte. Ausgetennt. Warum rennt denn der mal falsch lang? Gibt's keine Punkte dafür. Aus der Bewegung kann er gar nicht werfen, oder? Na komm. Ey. Wahnsinnig. Letzten Versuch wäre es nochmal einen Punkt gemacht. Was soll ich machen? Hier noch rennen? Das ist gar nicht gelesen. Da drüben steht mein Freundchen. Jetzt ist er hier. Ja, komm. Jo, hat er verkackt. Und jetzt habe ich es verkackt. Also Defense geht auch ein bisschen, aber irgendwie im Spiel, da ist man gleich ein Foul. Du faulst nur, Alter. Oh, jetzt habe ich ihn verpasst. Die Sau. Oh, irgendwie bleibst du stehen dann einfach. Da musst du nachziehen. Oh. So wird das nicht mit dem 6. Mann. Kann ich hier noch eine Plakette wählen? Alles klar. Mal ein bisschen Pass geben. Alles klar, versuchen wir mal.
Alright, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Das zählt jetzt doch als Punkt. Machst du ja alleine immer nur. Oh. Behalte ich jetzt auch den Ball. Was machst denn du? Kunde. Das war doch kein Bodenpass. Irgendwas war ein bisschen kacke. Das wirft er von außen. Und dann bewegt sich auch recht bescheiden. Ich hab Alley-oop, das war kein Alley-oop. Alter Falter. Geht doch. Ah, schade. Was? Ein Turnover sogar gleich noch gemacht. Steht sie dich dran oder was hat er denn für ein Problem jetzt hier? Das ist jetzt weit weg. Also, irgendwas haut er nicht hin, Freundchen. Oh, den musst du reinmachen. Einfach nicht den Tag, aber von dem Frettchen nicht. Das wird nicht. So, da werden wir uns mal noch ein Spiel durchziehen hier.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here.
Hi.
welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the Suns, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Grizzlies.
Jo, haben wir mal gewonnen. Obwohl die ausgewechselt wurde. Es gibt auch nochmal Zufälle und Glück. Los geht's. Das für Musik. Und gleich getroffen. Läuft. Okay, reicht aus. Sind warm. Muss ja erst gucken. Danach steht es quasi 3-3 und 3-2. Alles klar, so machen wir das.
Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Memphis Grizzlies. Trading blows in that one.
10 Assists hat er gemacht.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help
Kann ein paar Punkte machen mal wieder.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've
Da
got
kommt da wieder unser Mann mit dem Stock im Arsch.
David, good evening.
Hey, David.
George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Finger sieht aber komisch aus, mit dem Mikrofon aufgefressen.
Thank you. Doris, we've already had a few surprises this season. Some teams really exceeding expectations. Others, they've kind of
Na, die
gone the
Thunder
other
sind auch
way.
schon so ein
What's your
Gegner,
take?
da muss man
You know,
aufpassen.
it's always a little bit early to tell exactly what kind of team you're going to have because we've seen this historically. A team races out to maybe a 7-1 start or a 10-1 start, and yet perhaps
The Thunder with some changes. Noel comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subs in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Suns. AI has checked in. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the
Na,
floor.
3 Sekunden, Zone, ich bin raus.
Ayton is out there with Trevor.
Oh, ich hab's doch gesagt, 3 Sekunden Zone. Oh. Ich hab's gesagt. Und der Schröder ist hier.
Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense.
Schröder? Schrödingers Katze.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the
Ah,
basketball.
hat er wieder voll die zweite Linie drauf. Also mit mir und den ganz anderen Pappennasen. Bis auf der
Doris, when you
Booker.
think about Devin Booker, you have to think about
Booker.
the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Ooh, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. Josh Jackson comes in for TJ Warren. Here's George. No good that time. Some solid defense. there
Chandler,
by
ich hab gar nicht
Jackson.
gesehen, dass er doch drauf ist. Oh, lass dir Zeit. Ich bin mal raus, ein bisschen hier.
Lobbed up there for Chandler.
Oh, da wollte ich mal.
By Adams.
Stand da so schön in der Zone.
Inside, George. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there.
Also mein
And
Fehler.
it's 8 points for Paul
Alles klar.
George.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Jackson kicks to Booker. Over Felton. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the jumper is dangerous from anywhere, there's no doubt, but mid-range is where Booker hits the highest percentage.
Schroeder passes to Adams. Yep, that one goes.
They're getting on a roll
Alles klar,
inside.
nicht
Their
gereicht.
last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Booker outside.
Da hättest du einen Pass mal machen sollen.
Defended by George.
Oh.
Taken away by Felton. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to
Aber was
start.
war denn das für ein Scheiß?
Defensively,
Gib
they've
mir den
been
Ball und
slow
dann
here
verliere ich ihn
to
gleich.
start.
AI kicks to Holmes. outside Jackson. Jackson a screen on Felton. Booker with it. Now Felton defending. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Phoenix.
And guys, this season they've really gotten away from that mid-range shot. And I'm not saying that should be the main part of their offense, but it would make them much more dangerous offensively if they could get more scoring from that 10 to 20-foot range.
Jackson against George. 5 to shoot. Pass to Noel. Here's Felton. A shot off that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Sehr schön. Da schon mal genug frei. Noch mehr Platz brauchen wir wirklich nicht.
We know whichever team makes the best adjustments on the fly will have the best chance of emerging victorious in this.
Du wolltest gerade werfen. Lass ihn doch werfen.
Here's George.
Aber nicht so, Mensch, das ist amateurhaft.
Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Suns also making a change. Bridges, he's checked in for Devin Booker. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
George against Jackson. Left side, George. Patterson a screen on Bridges. From deep three-point range, Felton can't get it to
Springt
go.
nicht hoch.
Suns trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Chandler.
Geil.
But how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Back to Felton.
Das bricht den Gegner.
There's a screen by Noel. Felton kicks to Patterson.
Er lag da ein Dreier hier.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. AI outside, passes it to Holmes. Good ball movement here by the Suns. In the corner, it's Bridges. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's good. Schroeder's got 9.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Läuft doch in eine Zone rein. Doch, hätte.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Schroeder outside. The pass to George. That one's not going to go. And so it's Oklahoma City.
8 Punkte. Naja, so will steigern.
And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steven Adams talked about what it means to him.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just controlling the guys, controlling the game, making sure that everyone's like feeling in the right mood to play and willing to sacrifice.
Zottelbär aussehen, Mann, Mann.
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys.
Haare kämmen können.
And Russ certainly leads by example with
Glück gehabt.
his competitive zeal.
Pass kam
But
zu
he
spät
understands
eigentlich.
also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent.
Warum macht er denn mal einen Foul? Im Training kannst du reingrapschen, wie du willst hier, aber hier
On the court right now,
immer
second quarter
Foul,
starting for the
Foul.
Suns. Chandler out there with Jackson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's AI. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Nobody near George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And now the Suns, a fast break. AI with the ball. Bridges kicks to Daniels.
Hat auch nicht gespielt, als ich... Ey, bleib mal ganz ruhig hier.
Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bridges with the steal. And now here comes Daniels, leading the break. Pass to Bridges. Out to AI. On the wing, Chandler. Knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns.
Unser Ball richtig gesehen.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris. Does that set the table, you think, for the NBA? Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Back to Jackson. Here's Ayton. No good. Adams, some nice D.
In der Defense ist Westbrook nicht gegen mich. Spielt er eine andere Position. Aber offensiv ist er gegen mich.
Screen by Adams. Westbrook with it. Working on AI. Adams' shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oh, and they get not to be.
Das ist mein Turnover auch noch.
At the elbow, it's Felton.
Scheiß Showplayer.
That's in for the first basket of the game.
Oh, und dann noch Punkte.
Now, Felton not afraid of the paint. Let's make no mistake. Attacks relentlessly and scoring because he's fearless.
Jackson in the corner. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Adams, the pass to Felton. Nice open look, but it's no good. And here are the Suns now. This run now up to 13-2. Holmes, good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter.
Das ist ein geiler
and they're
Lauf, ey.
starting to get on track.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by AI. And that one
kannst
is
du
good.
nicht machen.
6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Very hard to match the speed.
Kommst du nicht lang.
of Russell Westbrook.
Genau, very hard to match the speed. Ja, kannst du knicken.
AI kicks to Ayton. AI outside. Booker the pass to AI. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
It's so interesting to me that if you look at the history of the Phoenix Suns, it was the Mike D'Antoni era where they set the trend towards up-tempo running.
Oh, Freiwurf weiter geübt. Muss da laufen jetzt.
Remember the great Steve Nash at the helm. They were an offensive
Immer der Zweite geht rein.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder.
Oh, der Schröder ist da.
George comes in for Roberson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the Suns also making a change. Chandler's checked in. Good on the bucket.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
And the Suns from 2004 to 2010, a team that easily could have won it all.
No doubt, Kevin, the fine line between winning and losing. 3 trips to the Western Conference Finals, and if not for a few bad bounces and untimely suspensions, who knows what we'd be talking about. And guys, Devin Booker getting great praise from some big-time players. Kyrie Irving says he raises his game to another level against high-level teams. Now he needs consistency, gentlemen.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
And the ball travels out of bounds.
Sehr schön.
Last touch by George. Bridges, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Felton against Bridges. Pass to Jackson. Chandler a screen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shoots over Adams. Chandler. No good.
Mist.
The Thunder leading by 4. That's tipped. Chandler with the steal. Here's AI. Paul George with the steal.
Fuck.
By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 6. 2K Sports.
That's fire, you know.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. With some changes. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Patterson comes in for Grant. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Andre Robertson. Jackson kicks to AI. Shoots from the block. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact.
Viertes Foul für Westbrook schon. Sehr schön.
That high pick and roll offense, which is so fun to watch. Which ball handlers do you want running that play for you if you were on the sideline?
Mal den ersten getroffen. Sehr schön. Was macht denn der Controller ja schon wieder? Quatsch.
Master manipulators in the pick and roll. Let's begin with the great James Harden. We'll begin with his teammate Chris Paul.
Hey, beide getroffen, sehr schön.
Steph Curry. You give Steph Curry options to read in a pick and roll, he's going to make the right choice. There are a lot of guys who can manipulate the defense in a pick and roll, but those
schnell
are at the
gewechselt?
top of my list.
At small forward.
Wegen 4 Fouls wahrscheinlich Westbrook raus.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's
Schwein
Noel
gehabt.
in its center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul searching.
Der ist halt den Weg reingegangen, sollte eigentlich draußen bleiben.
There is incredible pressure to shake things
Die
up.
Westbrook ist getroffen noch.
Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Brotlose Kunst, dein Getrippel da hinten, Westbrook. Bringt dir nix. Okay, nicht gesagt.
Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Don't give Russell Westbrook an inch, especially down low. This guy lethal.
AI outside, drills it from outside.
Und tschüss.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 10.
10 Punkte für Westbrook nur, ist aber wirklich mies.
He kicks to Patterson. Back to Westbrook. Tipped away. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count the basket. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead for Oklahoma City. They've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Patterson setting the pick for Schroeder. And there's the foul.
Da kennt doch. Der grapscht mal zu, als ob er hier, weiß ich nicht, auf dem Supermarkt ist und irgendwie letzte Ramschware noch holen will. Ist doch mal ein bisschen gefühlvoll. Ihr habt doch schon fast Maximum an Steals. Gibt's doch nicht, ey. Ich bin echt gespannt auf Schröder, was er dieses Jahr macht. Der wird der 7. Mann sein oder was? Vom wichtigsten Spieler in Atlanta zum Spieler 7.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, Stimmung kommt mal auf ein bisschen. Oh, scheiße, war schön frei.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Felton against Bridges. Felton kicks to George. Over Jackson. A nice shot by George. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Oh.
Stolen by Noel.
So ein Pass.
Schroeder with the ball. AI picks him up. There's the pass to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, 6'11" Nerlens Noel so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
The shot by George, no good. Suns trail by 6. Left side Chandler. Back to AI.
Aber so ein mieser Wurf, den musst du doch bringen aus der Distanz. Das gibt's doch nicht, ey.
Outside Felton. Noel, a screen on Bridges. And George kicks to Grant. There's a screen by Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Chandler.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
It's George on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul George is so versatile, Doris. He can play in any system, don't you think?
Aber ich weiß
I
nicht.
completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role,
Am vierten kriege ich ja nicht viel Zeit, das ist das Problem.
And we're talking about an
Sollte man
elite
führen eigentlich.
NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
AI passes to Bridges. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Looking for George. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And plays like that demonstrate Paul George's athletic ability. He's not just an elite scorer. He is a high flyer.
AI right side. Bridges dishes to Chandler. Jackson from long range. He doesn't hit that one. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Oklahoma City. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 20. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job defensively. We've eliminated second shots, which is great, okay? Keep that going.
Playing solid defense, taking care of the backboard. High priorities for Coach Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been terrific here. I mean, the guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and Coach is making some really good adjustments.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. TJ Warren out there with Josh Jackson.
Viel gefoult heute hier. Viele Freiwürfe, aber trotzdem mache ich es ja nicht. Na, zu spät, habe ich aber gemerkt. Ja, ich habe wirklich selber festgestellt. Was? Defensiver Kollaps? Ich war vorhin beim Freiwurf und der hat vorgerannt. Ich glaube, ich spinne hier manchmal. Ey, zweistellige Punkte, sehr schön. Muss mal kurz was einstellen hier. Keine Ahnung. Okay, kann weitergehen. Okay. Das nächste Mal eine Offense. Irgendwie spinnt es hier rum ein bisschen. Ach. Der macht nicht mal den Kopf. Zeit runterspielen, also wirklich. Okay. Verdient verloren.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,